Whoa, are you still living in a state of fear over corona? If so, do yourself a favour and watch this video, because in it I'm going to share the truth of how to keep yourself most beneficially and optimally safe, yourself and those around you. How to keep yourself safe to the best of your potential, and it does not come from wearing a mask or wearing gloves or even keeping away from one another. The truth will be discovered within. Greetings, infinite blessings, and welcome to another episode of Together We Rise. My name is Kain Stromberg, the Cosmic Surfer, and it is my honour and privilege to bring to you the information which I have developed and brought in through my experiences in life, as well as that gifted to me by Source. I have gone about bringing inner completion and transformation to myself, and I do, as a line of work, this in setting others free from the limitations of old and aligning with them their truest and greatest selves. So, Corona. It is obviously the topic of conversation, and one that has been upon our lips for a very long time now. Yet more and more, even though things are subsiding, are we being guided and governed into more aspects of control and separation from ourselves and one another. It is now almost mandatory to wear a mask, to actually cover that expression which is upon our lips, being able to be easily and effortlessly broadcast. To be able to smile at another person and brighten their day is becoming more and more difficult. To be able to feel safe and secure around another person has been taken away from us, as well as the illusion of actually having to control every single thing which we do in life. A lot of people have been separated from their place of work, and they are almost desperate to get back to what used to repress them so much in the past. Take something away and give back a little less. Do this over time, and you will be able to remove the ability to actually have somebody make their own decisions and have them thank you for it. It is what society is. It is what a government is. Governments are there to tell you what is best for you, to be a beacon of authority. I don't know what's best. It's easier to have somebody tell me. Energetically, we have been awakening. This is unknown to certain people, the mass awakening, and it is up to you as an individual where you place your token. If you exist in a state of fear, if you shine your light on that which is fearful, condemning, that which seeks to undermine, destroy, control you, if you focus your attention upon anything negative, you then vibrate yourself negatively. You become part of that negative aspect and you feed it. In truth, this video is not really linked only to Corona. It is linked to negativity as a whole. Corona is the surface aspect that everybody has access to and an understanding of within their various contextual belief systems and ability to understand that which is put in front of them. The greatest information comes from experience and from within. You can be smart, you can have all the information, yet no knowledge and wisdom. Wisdom is information, knowledge that has been actualized. Only by walking or running along a certain path do we fully understand the terrain and the best way to make ourselves most easily and effortlessly able to overcome it. You can look at a map that your internal map is subjected to your perception and view of yourself and position in reality. Think about it for a moment. Where you live in your town, you have a certain image of that town dependent on where you live. Another person who lives the other side will have a different image, a different map. Yet from a bird's eye perspective, it is all the same. A certain landmark which you hold to be more dominant in your map may be minuscule in theirs because they do not venture near it. It does not take up any of their attention. So by focusing on corona, by focusing on fear, which is what corona has been growing in the collective, you are growing that fear. By focusing on the positives, upon the love in yourself and everything else, that is what you are growing. And once again, by separating ourselves from one another and each other, we are separating one of our most fundamental and basic human needs, which is connection. To feel that connection, that compassion, that unity with one another. Anytime that we divide, condemn, isolate ourselves from anybody else, we are only isolating and condemning ourselves. Nobody else. It's always the self. This links in not only spiritually, but also psychologically, as the subconscious mind does not know the difference between want and non-wanting, and it also does not know the difference between self and another. If you were to think, I don't want to feel sad, then you have thoughts of sad. You will then vibrate in resonance with sad, as everything in existence is energy vibrating at different frequencies, and whatever frequency you align yourself with is that which you will then walk towards and experience from the universe around you. To think that person over there looks sad, in truth all we are thinking again is sad, and again we will align ourselves with that truth and experience that from the universe around us. Only by thinking and fully embodying and then vibrating acceptance and belief, a positive belief in yourself and everybody else, knowing that we are all aspects of the same self, and that divine will, that God's will, that the universe, that everything in existence is always geared up to the side of the light, to be the victorious side. There is never a battle to be won, as focusing upon war with hatred or negativity in any way only creates hatred and war. It is only a love for peace that will actualize love and peace, and this truth is the fundamental law of all that is. Free will and the law of attraction. Everything you do is your choice, and everything you experience is dependent on what you first vibrate at yourself through the belief that you hold true, to then actually attract it to you from the universe around and experience it in the physical. All starts from within. So for me, I do look at people wearing masks, and it does bring up a feeling of frustration, I guess. I want to shake them and say, wake up. What are you doing walking in the middle of the countryside where there's not a soul around wearing a mask? You are limiting your potential. You are remaining in a state of fear, and you are putting on a physical mask, let alone an energetic, egoic mask. The mask that we wear in society, the ego self which we project to the world, is to some degree required in order to actually get by in society. If you are going to have a certain position in society and a position of authority, you need to act and present yourself in a certain way. Only then can you actually guide and inspire others to follow you in towards their truest self, inspiring them to empower themselves. So the law of attraction, fundamentally, if you are unaware of what it is, if I have managed to put a catchy title on how to break free from the fear of corona, and if you are now still watching, then welcome. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to freedom and the rest of your life. The law of attraction, in simplistic terms, is just like a television. You are the TV. Everything, again, scientifically, matter-of-factually, as well as spiritually, is energy vibrating at different frequencies. That is it. Atoms that are vibrating slightly differently, which then create the physical representation of matter, of sound, of colour, of taste. Everything that we experience is the same fundamental building block. It is the essence of God, of Source, of the universe itself. And this is where the spiritual teaching that I am the universe comes into play. And this truth cannot be taught. It can only be experienced firsthand through very deep trance-like meditations. And if that is something you are guided towards, then I strongly suggest you head over to our alternative channel, Mainstream Meditation, where there you can learn all of the fundamental aspects, tips and tricks to begin your meditation journey and take it all the way to actually experiencing that state of enlightenment. To exist in a state of enlightenment is to exist within the light in a state of acceptance of all that is. Yet first, in order to discover, to venture and to exist into that light, you must venture into the darkness, into those hidden areas within yourself, within your consciousness, to discover what is lost and hidden there and bring it back into the whole. Imagine the TV, you turn it on and it shows a channel. You wake up and you have a feeling. If it is one that is negative, if it is showing a program that you do not want to watch, you simply change the channel. We actually have this ability within ourselves to change where our attention is going. As where our attention goes, our energy flows. And then whatever we focus upon, we grow. So by aligning yourself with fear, by focusing upon fear, you then see fear, you grow fear, and you embody fear. Again, if you turn the telly on and it's showing a program you do not want to watch, simply change the channel. And within our very, very simple yet powerful Freedom from Anxiety course, which is housed on greatestversion.club, there are some very useful, beneficial tips and tricks to break you free from anxiety, from fear of old, just with a few simple visualization or mindfulness techniques, which take a matter of moments, which disconnect you from that negative path and realign you to wherever it is you wish to go. That course is free. It is housed on the website and there for you to be able to utilize now for free, as well as the 5 Steps to Freedom and Personal Empowerment course, which is life-changing beyond belief. There are some other free courses as well as some other monetized ones. So I strongly suggest that if you are looking to discover the full potential that rests within you, that you head over there after this video as well. And before actually heading over there, ensure that you hit the subscribe button to the Cosmic Surfer channel and support our cause in reaching as many souls as possible. You are a being of infinite potential. You have the same ability, capability and potential as everybody else. If you believe it so, you can create it so. Close your eyes, picture yourself flying, and in reality you are. It may be an internal reality. You may not be able to physically fly within this realm of existence, yet by closing your eyes there is nothing you cannot do. This can then grow and assist you in your confidence and feeling of self-worth to actualize your truest and greatest life in all ways. Fear is an illusion. It's false evidence appearing real. Fear of getting corona, it is a potential. Yet would you rather live the rest of your life repressed, covered, unable to see, unable to breathe, in a state of fear? Or would you rather live free, if only for one day? It's a very, very serious question that I'm asking here. I am free. I am governed by no man. And that is why I'm able to stand here with full acceptance of what is. Yes, there is still a slight egoic annoyance seeing people walk past in this beautiful scenery wearing a mask. But that is their choice. That is their individual aspect of self. That is their learnings and lessons, as well as part of my own. So, fundamentally, what I am saying, what I am sharing, the truth which I have been gifted before, and a story which my teacher told me many a year ago, is do not feed the beast. I have within me the potential to perform the greatest acts of compassion and kindness, as well as the most sadistic acts of hatred. If you can imagine it, there is somebody most likely doing it, and you have the capability to do that as well. I still experience an emotional state, a feeling of sadness, anger, frustration, all of the negative aspects of our emotional potential are capable to be experienced. Yet when I do experience them, I do not attach to them. I do not confine or define myself by them. Instead, I accept them, just as I accept the clouds in the sky, knowing that they're just clouds. I do not have control over them. If I tried to remove the grey clouds so that I could see the sun at all times, I would be only causing myself frustration, as I am unable to control the clouds. I'm unable to prevent this physical human body from experiencing the natural emotions that it feels. Yet I'm able to actually separate ownership of them, to know that I am not this body, nor the feelings or even thoughts that pass through it. And by allowing it to flow through, I keep myself in that state of acceptance and neutral grounding, to then be able to create the life of my choosing, focusing upon and walking the path towards my truest and greatest self, and the expansion and development of everybody else. Once again, my name is Kain Stromberg, the Cosmic Surfer. Cosmic with a K, KS. And it is my passion, purpose, as well as honour and privilege, to be able to inspire you to empower yourself. I have gone on a lifetime journey of inner discovery, and I am my own source of inspiration now. To be able to inspire yourself means that you can then empower yourself day upon day. To give a man a fish means that he can eat for a day. To teach him how to fish means that he can eat for life. By me inspiring you for a single day, I empower you for a single day. By teaching you how to inspire yourself, I empower you for life. Now and forever. You and I, my friend, we are in this together. United, we stand, and together we rise. Ensure that you subscribe to the channel. Head over to greatestversion.club and have a look at all of the free as well as the more in-depth and expansive courses housed there. Go over to Mainstream Meditation on YouTube to utilize all the beautiful transcendental and transformational meditations housed there. Join the club. Become your greatest self in all ways. And it all starts through complete acceptance and walking your truest path in alignment with your truest self. And then it is all perfect in all ways. Stay tuned, as one of the follow-up episodes will be the story of Don't Feed the Beast, as it is a very simplistic yet beautiful story. And just likened to somebody who is overweight, needing to eat so much food to sustain their feeling of being full, the more that we feed negativity, the more negativity that it requires in order to feel that it is gained the energy that it needs to keep it quiet. If you are able to instead take control of that inner voice and choose where to guide it, choose how much you feed it, and when it expresses itself with a need to control situations, then you are free. The ego can come up and say, "Oh, it looks a bit scary in there. I'd rather not venture into that deep dark hole, because in there is something which may be fearful, and I don't know what I cannot see, and what I cannot see or don't know I do not understand, and what I do not understand I am scared of." It is your job to say, yeah, I can see that there's a potential for something scary in there. I can see that actually, looking in a bit further, if we ventured in, I could fall down and get stuck. But it is not your choice, it is mine as to whether I venture in there. I will not let the illusion of fear control and dictate my life anymore. Far too long has fear ruled. Now I am the ruler. I am the king sat upon my own throne. I am the queen in charge of my queendom. Now is the time to stand up for what you believe in and for what is true. Stand up and be a representation of love. Stand tall and shine your truth through the fog of illusion and fear, so that those lost there have a beacon of hope and direction to travel towards. Thank you for who you are and all you do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And until next time, namaste.